Hey guys, Rannerz here. Today I'm doing a custom tactics and play instructions video for the 4-1-2-1-2 now. But I'm also going to be talking a bit about why it kind of works rather than just straight up giving you the tactics and the instructions. So this is a team that I got 40-0 with during qualifying when I was playing the 4-1-2 now. I have since changed, but I'm going to do a different video on the 4-2-3-1. But for this video, we're going to be focusing on the narrow 4-1-2-1-2. So this is how I started before going into the game. With the correct positions, everybody was on full chem except Neymar, who was on 7 chem with a manager. So that's how I started. Then in game, to keep the chemistry, switched to 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Put R9 on the left, Cristiano on the right, had Neymar at cam, Vieira at CDM, Pogba on the right, Gretzky on the left, and obviously the back four is the same. Now as for I'll start off with play instructions. I actually went balanced with the fullbacks, so that I could still actually attack with a bit of width. But depending on how you play, stay back while attacking could be better if you don't use them much, since it does of course leave you vulnerable at the back. Now for Vieira, I did have stay back while attacking. Left the 2 centre mids fine. Left Neymar on balance as well. I didn't put him stay forward. And then on the strikers, I'd get him behind, but I didn't have press back line. Don't think it matters too much. I just had get him behind on. So that's the main thing for the custom tactics. Now, Vieira CDM because he just has basically he's the tallest, strongest, best defense, and the worst going forward. Pogba got the right hand position over Gretzky since he has better long shots. He has pretty good long shots and shot power, so it was better to shoot long shots into the top left from the right hand side with Pogba. Whereas Gretzky on the left, he didn't do much attacking. Still has a 4-star weak foot, so he's okay on his left, but his shooting just isn't that great in general. Now, looking at the front three, Cam Neymar is very good for a few reasons. He's got the pace and the dribbling, of course, but with his elevated shooting on this 94 card, plus the 5-star weak foot, it means you can shoot edge of the nest finesse shots either way, because at Cam, obviously, you can drift left and right, so having a 5-star weak foot means he's always a danger. Up top, you got R9 on the left, so he's on the left because he's got the 5-star weak foot, so you can stay on the left hand side and you can just shoot across goal. And still have the power of that. And then same with Ronaldo on the right with his right foot. The best thing about the narrow and there is you do want either a left-footed striker on the left or a 5-star weak foot, and right-footed striker on the right or a 5-star weak foot once again for a couple of reasons. One, shooting across goals and dribblings are very effective, but I find the best thing is if you have Ronaldo on the edge of the box, like R9, if they go to block his left foot, then you can pass it across to Ronaldo as the pass will be free, and then shoot on his right. Or if they try to block the pass, you can just take a shot on his left. That's the main reason you want to have a left-footed player on the left and a right-footed player on the right, because it does give you that variety. They don't know if you're going to pass it to the other striker, or even Neymar sitting back at Cam, or if you are just going to go straight ahead and shoot. So it gives you a bit of variety there. And obviously, thing about now, just the intricate passing, quick passing between the forwards and even the centre mids coming into play. It's just very hard to defend. So last thing we're going to go on to is custom tactics. So when I play now, I actually play with 80 speed. I'm a big fan of counter-attacking in this formation, with the 2 strikers staying up top, and a few quick passes, and you can sometimes just get in behind that way. You can just literally get to the edge of the box and score before they even realize. Passing, I always just leave on 50 regardless of what formation. I think that's where it's best. Positioning, organized. Then for chance creation, I like to put passing up to 60. I do turn down crossing because it's narrow formation. And then shooting back up to 60 as well, because I do like taking some long shots. And once again, I actually go organized on chance creation. I prefer people in their actual like position. A lot of people do use free roam here, and that does seem to create more runs and whatnot. But I just like knowing what player is going to be in what position without having to necessarily look. Say, okay, is that Ronaldo on the left? On the other bot, yes, it is. Okay, now I can pass. Felt like it just kind of slowed my game down. Now, where this really comes in on the defense is my pressure. I did have down at 40. My aggression was 60 though. So what that means essentially is pressure is how far back your team starts pressing. So the lower the deeper they sit. And the reason I had it on 40 is because um, I like to counterattack in this formation. So they do sit a bit deeper, and that means your opponent's team pushes a bit higher up. And then because that happens, you do. Well, I did have R9 Cristiano up top and Neymar at cam, and if they only had a few people left back, then it led to some really good counterattacking opportunities. Aggression is 60 because I don't like giving. So that's how like close your kind of defender stays to the attacker. I like to have it around 60 because then you're not backing off too much that they can take long shots, but you're also not over exaggerated so that they can maybe skill move past you very easily and get in. So I think 60 is a good amount. And team width I do leave on 50. I like to leave it on 50. It just seems the right amount. I don't see the need to change it. And then obviously defensive line, I do go with cover. So for now, that's that video. Thanks for watching. Made it this far once again. Please do drop a like, and maybe drop a comment. Tell me, did you like this video? What I could improve on? Maybe add something in. But next video will be the 4-2-3-1 custom tactics and instructions, and giving an insight into why I play certain people where and why I do what I do. Thanks.